Welcome, guys, to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm your channel host, Adam, and today I have with me again...
John Still.
And we are... John Still. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Now, how many battles have we done now?
A lot. I haven't counted. But
it's a lot. So, at least I think it's like 6 to 8. At least.
Something like that.
Yeah. And we are back, obviously, playing another Marvel Crisis Protocol, like the numerous amounts of times that we have already. Yep. We've, as per normal, already rolled off. John has priority for the setup and everything else. We've already determined our crisis events, as well as our models that we're bringing for today's battle report, and everything else. And I've picked my sides, and we've basically set everything up so far. So... Yep. Crisis events, you chose to do secure.
I did.
Because you'd want to not allow me to do gamma shelters, basically.
Yes, basically.
Was your train of thought.
That is my thinking.
Yeah, because then you know everybody's sort of central and localized to those spots and stuff like that.
Yep.
So for secure, you took Riot Spark over Extremis 3.0.
Yep.
So we've already set up the 4 objectives.
Nice spread out scenario.
Yeah, for lots of models.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Right, yeah. And so you can interact with these objectives and heal a point of damage to somebody within range 2 of them.
Yep.
And then I took Skrull's Infiltrate World Leadership, and we are playing on Latavia, more or less, like Ruins of Latavia.
Yep.
Sort of
looks
style.
pretty neat.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different style of board. So, and so there's 3 objectives across the center of the board. You interact with those objectives, roll 2 dice, and either one is a crit. You have found the Skrull, and so you take that and you hold it, and then you get 2 victory points if you control the Skrull agent during the cleanup phase. Your speed also, while you're holding the Skrull, becomes short.
Yep.
Doesn't affect the Hulk as much.
Nope.
And I think we've done this before, where he. Yeah. That was not fun.
I don't like Skrulls.
No, Skrulls is bad. And then you score 1 victory point also for Extremis for controlling each of the cleanup phase, each of the objectives across the board. Well, with all that out there, I guess we might as well show them the boards.
Yeah, absolutely.
And show them our teams that we're bringing in today. Your team versus my team.
Yeah, it should be
fun.
Dramatic.
Right?
Yeah.
Very dramatic. Very. Anyhow, I'll show you everything next. Folks, so this here is my 9-man roster for today, because I am bringing the Infinity Gem, Mind Infinity Gem, sorry. So starting off here, I have the 3 models that I am taking in today's 17 points, because both cards are 17 threat. I forgot to mention that. Yep. So I am taking Thor, I am taking Hulk, and I am taking Loki with the Infinity Gem. So I am 2 points down. Or sorry, 1 point down, and that's quite okay. So I'm at 16 threat out of 17. Then the rest that I had choices from is Winter Soldier, Cap, Iron Man, Black Panther, Vision, and Black Widow. So basically, Avengers mixed with a little bit of Asgardians sprinkled in there. But yeah, so that is what we're doing. First time that I have used Thor, and it will be the first time that I have used Loki or an Infinity Gem. So this should be interesting. Yeah, gonna be fun. Going to be a lot of fun. Oh yeah, my tactics cards. Thanks, John, for pointing that out, because I would have completely skipped my tactics cards. Taking patch up. So basically, if you're within range 2 of a chosen character, you can spend up to 5 power, heal that much damage. Sibling rivalry, almost like my kids earlier today. Thor, Prince of Asgard, is within range 2 of an allied Loki, God of Mischief. Both characters may pay 1 power to play this card. Throw the allied Loki, God of Mischief, medium. Loki does not suffer collision damage during the throw. Enemy characters that he collides with will roll 2 fewer dodge dice and suffer the staggered special condition as well. I know you have Brace for Impact, so we'll see what happens. There's going to be lots of throwing this game.
So often.
That's right. Doom Prophecy, so at the start of an activation phase, an allied character may spend 3 power to play this card. The character cannot roll defense dice against melee attacks. And then additionally, the character adds its melee attacks adds to its melee attacks equal to its melee defense until the beginning of the next activation. So basically, for 1 round, I'm gonna have like a bumped up, attack rolls with him, but then for the rest of the game, he's gonna be losing his melee defense. Odin's Blessing. When an allied Asgard character would be damaged from an enemy effect, that way they may spend 3 power to play this card, reduce the amount of damage suffered to 1, and then Brace for Impact myself. That is what I am bringing today. All right, John, so here you are with your 10 models from your roster.
Yep.
So you brought a Black Widow, a MODOK, Shuri.
Nope. Redo.
No. I mean in your roster.
Oh, okay.
In your roster. So you brought... No, so in your roster you brought a Black Widow, MODOK, Shuri, Vision, Hela. And then
that's not a very good squad.
Neither is mine, but like, come on now.
All right,
and then your actual team that you're bringing is going to be Okoye, Winter Soldier, Thor, Black Panther, and Valkyrie. Your cards that you're using today is Odin's Blessing, just like myself, Brace for Impact, Recalibration Matrix, Advanced R&B. So a character may spend up to 5 power to play this card. Choose a number of allied characters equal to the power spent. Each chosen character gains 1 power. And then mission objective, active character holding an asset or civilian token may spend 2 power to play this card. It's reactive. And then when an allied character holding an asset or civilian token would drop it, it may spend 2 power to play this card. Place 1 asset or civilian token held by this character on another allied character within range 2. The other character is now holding the token. This tactic does not allow a character to hold more than 1.
If I get the scroll, I want to keep it.
That's right, because you don't want Thor or you don't want Hulk.
I don't want any of you guys having it, but Hulk is particularly not good.
That's right. So we'll come back and show you the board now. Okay, so here we are playing on a Table War mat. I think it's like Frozen Cityscape or something like that. I got a bunch of these winter trees from Michael's craft store here in Canada for 50% off, so it was like $11 or something like that. And then the ruins are from GameMat.eu, as well as like the scattered terrain stuff like that. So we got Extremis console there. 1 plus a decoy, another decoy plus Extremis, and then an Extremis over there as well. So terrain-wise, we said 5. 3 for the big trees. There's 4 of them. Size 5 for that because they're solid rocks and big, and then those 2 big ones are size 5. Wells not being, you can't be interacting with the well because it's so far down. Obviously, scattered terrain size 1. These are size 2. There's a bunch of trees all over the place. So yeah, but that is it. So we will come back with deployment next. All right, guys. So deployment. My first deployment was Hulk all the way over here, followed by Loki and Thor over here. So basically, I'm like center of the left side of my board edge. You placed Black Panther central there, followed by Koye beside him, and then Thor, and then Winter Soldier and Valkyrie there, like so. So Thor is hiding behind that tree, like so. John, you have round 1 priority.
The only time I'm ever going to have it.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll come back with the power phase, and then we'll go right into activations after that. John, your first activation for round number 1.
Yeah, Winter Soldier is just going to go hard left.
Okay.
Keep away from all of your craziness. See if you can get a scroll in the middle of nowhere. Sit on it for the whole
maybe.
game.
All right. Gonna interact with that and see if you get a scroll.
Absolutely.
Well, sir, roll 2 dice.
Yeah, let's
spend a power.
Power this guy.
Yeah.
All right. And let's get some dice out here.
Absolutely. Rolling 2 dice. Let's see what it is. Nope. You got a failure and a hit. Okay, so after your activation, I guess it goes over to me, and I'm going to pass. Have fun.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to pass. Next activation, John, because I passed.
Yeah, Okoye does the same thing. We're getting that scroll.
You're going to get that scroll.
Yeah,
coming over this way?
Sure are. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah, and we'll get right up here.
Yep.
And we will
interact and
try and roll them dice.
Absolutely. 2 dice. Nope.
No.
Hit and failure again.
Yeah, well.
So I have to activate now because you have 3 guys left. I have 3 guys left. So Thor is going to activate. So he's going to come over here and go Whoa! For 1 movement, and then a second movement as well. He's going to come just within range 1, basically.
Yep.
And just range 1 and back a little bit.
Sure.
And then he's going to interact with the scroll. All right, here we go. Interacting with the scroll. Nope. That is a wild and failure. There's been a lot of failures this round so far. That's not good. Valkyrie's up next for you.
Yep.
Sounds good.
She is just going to go and try and find a scroll in the middle.
Forward. Yep.
Just get up there and scroll it up.
Absolutely. Rolling those dice. Let's see what you get. Nope. No. 2 hits. Loki's going to be my next activation. Do I want to run him up, though? So first one's going to be a move. All right, so doing a move action first off. He is just going to come up and hang out within range 1 of this over here, like so. Alright, so his next action is going to be illusions, and definitely within range of Valkyrie, so it's 6 power. Let's see what happens. It cost me 3 power to do this. It's 6 strength is what I meant, and it's range 4, so let's see what happens. Alright, so that's 4 plus a crit. Let's see if I get it the crit. Would have been something, but it's cocked, so nothing. So 4.
And you trigger your double.
And I do trigger my double as well. You block 2.
I do.
So you take 2 damage on her, and I get to move her, advance her full movement as well. And Valkyrie is going to be advanced straight back here, like so. I don't think quite within range 2.
We'll measure this. I think it is actually. Oh, easily.
Easily?
Easily.
Would I be able to hit these 2, I wonder? With it? Maybe not, actually, I don't think.
No.
Okay, well, not. Either way, she's going back there.
Okay.
Like so. And, yeah. And then I think also Black Panther then at that point in time also takes a damage.
Okay.
So that said, that's Loki's go. Black Panther's going to be your next activation?
Yes, he is.
Right. Where do you run to?
I mean, he goes after the scroll.
Right.
This mission's all about scrolls,
That's
so
right.
I'm going to get me one.
Absolutely.
So he'll come over there.
Yep.
Do I even care about Loki? I might care about Loki. And I might care about not being line of sight of Thor, so we'll just come over here.
Absolutely.
And then we'll roll on that.
Interact and see what happens.
Thing.
Okay.
No.
Nothing.
Of course.
Sounds good. Hulk will be my next activation, because I have to. Okay, Hulk. You're up and at him, sir. Up and at him. Let's see what happens. I think, yeah. He's just going to advance to be within range 1.
Sure.
And then he will interact as well.
Yep.
Interacting with the decoy, and he gets it.
Of course he does.
And the Hulk gets it. So. Alright, Thor's going to be your last activation for this round.
Yep.
Okay.
Thor is going to sit on the console, get my point, and then we'll reassess next
turn.
round.
Sounds good.
How close do I want to be?
That is a good question.
Probably you going first. Not super close. It's fine. We'll be over here.
Alright, so that's that. We will go into the end phase next. Alright, so go end phase here. I scored a victory point there, plus a victory point over there, plus 2 from the Hulk having the scroll. So I'm sitting at 4, where you got 2 from there.
1 from there.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And 1 from there. 2 in total.
Yes.
2 in total. Because Thor is sitting on that console, and Okoye and Winter Soldier on that one.
Yep.
Alright, so Loki's going to be my first activation. I'm going to do the Frost Blast on Black Panther first. It's a beam 3 4-die attack up against Black Panther. It is energy, sir.
Okay.
Energy. Here we go. That's garbage. That is a 1.
1.
Really? 1.
Let's see. I'll take 1.
You'll take 1. And then he is also slowed. So,
yeah,
because he takes damage.
We'll see about that.
That's absolutely it. Alright, so illusions here on Black Panther is going to be my next activation, or next action with Loki. Let's see what I get. Alright, so that's a crit and a hit. And that's a wild. I have no rerolls, so that's 3.
Alright.
That's
Block
2.
them all.
Alright. No, you don't actually. Because it's not a physical or energy attack. You take 1 more damage!
He's got the same thing as Cap thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I could use the power. I'm good.
That's right. And that is it for Loki. Because, well, you know what? If I didn't activate him and try something, you were just going to jump on him, I think. So,
I mean,
absolutely. So,
Still
absolutely.
happening.
Black Panther is going to be your next activation, obviously.
Yep. But before that, I'm going to use advanced R&D to give Okoye's power to the Black Panther.
Okay.
And I'll use that power to clear the slow.
Okay.
Then Panther will advance.
Okay.
He is going to come over these crate things, stand on the console.
I don't even think you need to measure as long as you just place them there. It's like movement long, so.
Yep. This is fine here.
Yep. And then you're going to attack Loki, I'm assuming?
Not yet.
Oh.
First, he is going to pounce into Loki.
Okay. So, just straight forward towards him?
Yep. Just poke him.
Okay. Loki we'll see what happens. So that is nothing, so you'll take 3 damage. And now you're going to attack him, I'm assuming?
Nope, now I'm using Mantle of the Black Panther.
Ah, Mantle of the Black Panther, okay.
And then...
re-roll everything.
I am attacking you.
Absolutely. 1 second. Alright, so let's see what happens. Well, that's cocked. Let's see what that is. That's a hit, so you get to re-roll those 2 blanks.
Seems fine to me.
Yeah. Okay, so 3. It is physical, correct?
It is physical.
Okay, I will spend 2 power, so that way I can, what is it? So I am a god, so before rolling attack or defense...
Count blanks.
Yeah, count blanks. So he's down to 1 power now.
All
So here we go. Alright, so that's 2.
Yep.
Plus a crit. 3.
Alright.
Takes no damage.
Fair enough.
And that's that. And you do get the push on Loki as well.
Yep. It's a...
Short.
Yep.
I'm assuming just straight back so he doesn't hit
just out of the way. Get
out of the way.
Get off.
Nice.
Get off my point.
That's right. Alright. My activation next. Alright, Hulk's going to be my next activation. Basically, he's going to be gamma leaping right on top of here. Like so. And then he's going to be... Actually, I don't even know if I need to do anything, because I think you're technically in range 2 almost. Oh, no, I'm not.
Not quite. No.
Alright, so he is going to have to move down. Alright, we'll see. And moving down, he's just going to come down here, like so, and then he's going to try punching Panther in the face. Be within range 1 of the console, and then punching Panther in the face. Yep. I'm going to strike into Panther. Let's see what happens. 6 dice, here we go. That is 4, sir. 4.
Alright.
You, sir.
Panther will try and defend this.
Yeah.
Heal block 3.
3. Okay, so you take 1 more?
Yep.
Sounds good. And next up, I'm going to use as the last thing Hulk's going to do. He's going to do the strongest one there is, spend his last 2 power, and throw Black Panther medium, basically right into this terrain, right over here, going whoop. So he takes a point of damage as well. And is outside of range for controlling the console. Winter Soldier's going to be your next activation.
Yes, sir.
And what are you going to do with him?
He is just going to move out over here.
Okay. Right down there.
Yeah, and I don't think he might be in range to shoot
I think
Loki.
I think you're definitely within range to shoot Loki. Oh, yeah. It's questionable. But yeah, go ahead. I don't mind. I don't mind.
Do I want to shoot Loki or do I want to move up? Shooting Loki seems fun.
Shooting Loki is fun.
Loki.
Okay. What happens there? That is 3. Let's see if I can defend any of these.
Yep.
I can.
You get to bleed, though.
Yeah, I do get to bleed. My activation, I am actually going to pass, I think, at this point in time. Valkyrie is your next activation because I have passed. So what are you going to do?
She is going to advance.
Okay.
And then she can do a charge followed by a Dragon Fang, I guess.
Sounds good. She has all the power.
Yep. Alright, she will just come over there.
Okay, so the charge costs how much?
It costs 2 for that.
And then 3 for your Dragon Fang?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Let's see what happens. Alright, so here we go with the Dragon Fang attack. 2, 3.
3, yep.
3, here we go. Roll in defense. I got a crit. So that is 1. So I take 2, and I think that incapacitates him.
But I don't get my flurry if you're dead.
What? Okay, so at this point in time, it's my turn to activate because you dazed Loki. Yeah, I'm just going to pass again.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Okoye is going to, hang around this console and,
It's going to be her job just to sit there and score points every turn?
That's her job for the entire game.
Absolutely.
Sit here, score that console.
Sounds good. Thor's going to be my next activation. He is going to fly himself basically down to the top of this terrain. I'll just come over this way. Just like so. I'll just come up a little bit so it's there.
Yeah.
Because then I'm going to charge into Valkyrie, I'm pretty sure. So when I was looking at Thor's rules, I completely forgot about a rule down there. Is each of these superpowers, that Black Panther and with his pounce and with good old Valkyrie, they both had to spend an extra power to do their superpowers, which unfortunately I forgot, but it would have meant that good old Loki would have been still around this round.
I mean, maybe. She could still do strikes.
Yeah, she could have done a strike. You're right. But yeah, so he's doing 4 Asgard for 3 power, leaving him with 2. 1, 2, 1. Okay, so he moves there for Asgard, then is going to do a basic strike into Valkyrie.
Yep.
6 dice. Let's see. I just dropped one. Let's just see what happens. Well, that's 4 plus a crit.
Yep.
That's 5.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. And so do I throw before damage is done?
I think it's before.
Before it's dealt. Yeah, I'm throwing you. So before damage is dealt and she becomes dazed, I have thrown her there with my wilds, and she's now dazed. And that is my last activation this round, which is Thor. Thor is up next for you.
Yep, Thor is next. So the question is, do I stand on a console and score a point, or do I move up? I think I need the point, so I think I will just get as close as possible to the action for
Next
round, and we'll
go from there.
Go from there. Yeah.
Sounds good. You gonna do attack or anything like that? I guess you don't have line of sight or range.
No,
yeah.
I mean I could probably hit Loki from here, but he's
dazed because I forgot my powers.
Yep.
So yeah, first time using them, so it's like, yeah, what? I completely forget things.
There's so many rules on this card. It's too many for me.
It's good. It's good.
I like just hitting things.
You like just hitting things, so we'll do the end phase next. All right, so end phase here. I score a victory point here from Hulk +2 because he has the scroll. You score 1 from Thor, and you score 1 from Okoye over there. And then everybody flips back over and such as well. Okay, so I'm going to activate Hulk first. And then he's going to attempt to smash face into Thor. Into Black Panther.
Yep.
Puny mortal. Or puny god. There we go. So this is his basic strike. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's 3 at this point in time.
All right, Black Panther.
4 physical.
Yeah. I wonder what's going to happen.
Yeah.
He is going to take
A
2
damage. All right, so
he only has 1.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he's out.
He's dazed.
Sounds good. Okay, so with that, I think at this point in time, I'm gonna leave Hulk right there, like so, and just call his activation done. I think. Valkyrie is up next for you.
Yep.
Okay.
She will charge.
Okay.
For 3.
Yeah.
She will come over at Loki.
Sounds good. So you're gonna basically get right in base with him.
Well, not quite that far. There's actually, yeah, you could actually run away.
I could run away.
I'll let my okay with you.
Then you would be targeting Thor, right? So
that's true. That's probably fine.
you could do something.
I'm good either way,
yeah.
honestly. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, she'll just come right up here.
Sounds good.
All right. Target. I target Loki with a strike.
Okay, well, I'm going to be playing Trickster to move him short. So, or advancing him short.
Yep.
Okay, so he's advancing short, and I think he is going to come just over this way, so I'm outside of your range.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to do that? No. I'm just going to put him over here. So I'm still within range. But now I have cover.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
then I still
absolutely,
hit you.
Absolutely, you do. Okay, so what are you doing next?
Still a strike into Loki because you're still in target.
Yep.
I don't get to change it.
Nope. So crit.
1.
It is a crit though, so you get to add a roll.
You might want to read your card again.
Ah yes, God of Mischief. The do not get an addition or add additional dice from criticals. Here we go. I block it.
Alright.
Alright.
So
doing Dragon Fang into Loki here.
Yep.
Okay. And what are you going to do there? Let's see. Yeah, go ahead. Bam.
1,
That's
2,
5.
3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yeah, plus addition. Oh, no.
Nope.
Come on, Loki. You got this. All right, so I block 4 of those. I'm only taking 1. Because of the
Wait a minute, what?
The cover.
No, cover lets you change a die. It doesn't give you
Oh, sorry. I thought it negates. I'm thinking Star Wars where it's cover automatically reduces. So I take 2.
Yep.
You got your flurry there with the strike. I'm pretty sure you had a wild in there.
Yep.
So
There was more than enough.
yeah.
We could check the video, I guess, but I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Yeah. So I guess we do a strike at.
Has to be Loki.
It doesn't have to be Loki. It could be Thor.
I'm pretty sure it's with flurry. It has to
make this attack roll a character and make a strike attack.
Oh, okay.
No targeting restrictions.
Interesting. Who are you targeting then?
Let's do Loki. Why not?
Okay. I'm gonna spend the power to move with Trickster at this point in time. Never mind. Trickster is only once per turn. So let's see what you roll. Oh, that's 3 crits. That's good.
But I don't get to explode them.
That's right. So I will take 2. So he's still alive. Because 1 turns into black.
So you take 2 damage and I get...
Loki's going to be my next activation. And yes, I am actually going to activate him at this point in time. I'm going to spend 1 to interact with the console to heal him a damage, plus 1 from the Prince of Asgard to also heal him a damage. So he's down to 2 damage on him. And then I think at this point in time, I think that's all I need to do. I'm not sure. All right, first action with him is going to be striking into Valkyrie. Let's see what happens. I'll reroll that one. That's 5.
Well, that's a number.
That is a good number. You got 1, but you can change 1 because cover technically. Actually, no, because I'm within 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And technically...
We should have done, yeah.
But I didn't actually change 1 anyways because I rolled 3 successes in the block.
It is a fair point. All right, so I'm going to take 4?
4, yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a number.
That is a number. And I get 4 power with him as well. Second action for him, I'm not actually going to patch up. I was thinking I was going to, but I'm not going to. He's going to come and just sort of sit back here. Just, I think, out of threat range. Just push him back. Like so. Just like that. Because I think that's way out of threat range for anything. And we'll go from there.
Say, yeah.
So, and his ability will still affect basically everybody. So
you can always move again if somebody tries to hit you.
That's right. So, and with that said, that is his activation. I think that was very effective. He's sitting at 9 power and he has 2 damage on him. So he's pretty good at this point.
Gets a check mark. Done.
Yeah, create your next activation and gets a check mark. All right. Goes over to me. I'm going to pass because you still have 2 guys to go.
Yep.
So I'm going to pass.
It's fair.
Yeah. Soldier's up next for you.
Yep.
What are you doing with him?
He's going to go relieve Thor.
Okay. Sounds good. He's going to move up there.
Yep.
And that's his activation.
Sadly.
Sounds good. And you're spending a power during Winter Soldier's activation to spend or take a damage off of Valkyrie as well.
I don't think it matters, but maybe it does.
We'll see. Okay, Thor's going to be my next activation. He's going to strike into Valkyrie.
Yep.
And here we go, 6 dice. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's...
Stuff happened. That's
stuff
for sure.
definitely happened. So 2 crits, 2 hits. So that's 4 up against Valkyrie.
All right. A problem. So 1 blocks, which is still way more than you can take.
What is this? Oh yeah, within range 4 of this enemy character. Let's see if you're within range 4. You definitely are. So that's still 3.
Yep, so the question is, do I care enough about Valkyrie to use Odin's Blessing, and she could still die on the next attack.
That's right.
So I think I let her go.
Okay. So I'll gain 2 power from that? Or how much power do I get from that?
2, yeah.
2? Okay. Next action for Thor is just going to be a move, and he's just going to come basically right in front of Hulk. Like that.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, your next activation, John.
Yep, Thor is going to have to get up there and do some work.
Absolutely, I think that is a must.
I think it's the only option to salvage this, or it's just going to be a problem.
I agree with you.
So that's 1.
Yep.
I'll measure this, make sure I'm in range, but if I am, it'll be for Asgard.
Absolutely. I think you are.
I don't.
Because you can move over the terrain, right?
Oh, that's true.
So it's a straight line.
In. All right.
So I think you're definitely within
tons
range.
Of room there.
Moving so like that, basically having Hulk and Thor within range of your 4 Asgard. So you spent 3 power to do it?
For Asgard, yep.
3 power for the 4 Asgard, leaving you with 3 power left. And what are you going to do next?
Well, it seems like I should hit either Thor or Hulk.
Probably.
On the one hand, Hulk's got the scroll.
Yep.
So that's good. But on the other hand...
Do you want to add damage to him?
I want to add damage to him.
So.
Yeah. So I think I hit the Thor, I guess.
Hit Thor? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a physical attack that you're doing? Just a basic strike or what?
Just the strike,
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good. Let's see what happens.
2? 1, 2.
Okay. 4 physical defense. I got a crit. And a blank. So just 1. So I'll take 1 damage.
Yep.
And you have no... Oh, you do have a wild to
I
throw.
get the wild
throw. And the throw from the wild, you're going to throw him into Loki, I'm assuming?
Yep.
So just going like...
Yep. Effectively.
And just like that. Basically just so it nudges him.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, so take some damage.
Well, I might brace for impact.
You should consider doing that.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm playing brace for impact. Just keep Loki alive at this point in time. And yeah, I think that's the end of the round, right?
It is not.
Oh, you're going to throw some more.
I'm going to throw Hulk into Loki.
Awesome, sounds good. Next up, you're going to throw Hulk into Loki.
Yep.
So he's just going to, I'm assuming, going like this.
Yeah, just back.
Boom.
That's perfect.
Okay, let's see. You got this. You got this, Loki. Well, that's 1. Come on, Loki. That's 1 out of 5. That's 4. So no, that's a knockout on Loki.
Well, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that's okay.
Really annoying.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you're done over there.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. Okay, my first activation this round is going to be Thor. He's going to do for Asgard. And he's going to come up here like so. Just threatening both those guys with the movement portion. So doing my strike for Asgard into a Black Panther. Let's see what happens here. That's a lot. Definitely throwing you. And then that's 5 successes going into Black Panther.
Alright, so we'll obviously we're going to do that no matter what until I'm...
Vibranium.
Yeah. I need to not die before he activates.
Absolutely.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So that's 2.
It is in fact 2.
So you're going to take 3.
I am going to take 3.
Okay. And I'm going to throw him into Thor as well.
Okay.
And I'm going to gain 3 power with Thor as well. Playing brace for impact because I'm throwing Black Panther into Thor there.
Yep.
Like so. And then I'll do something else with Thor here in a second. Now it's time to play God of Thunder, which is AoE 2. I'm going to do 1 damage to the Hulk, but that's okay. It's 7 dice against Black Panther and Thor as well. So there's 7 dice. So I'll do the first one up against Black Panther.
He's going to do his mantle again, obviously.
Yeah.
Or his,
ooh, there's 4 with a crit.
Alright.
That's 5. 1, 2. So I did 3 more to you. That's enough to knock him out.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
That's
Black Panther's good.
At all.
There we go, sir. 7 up against Thor. Here we go. So that is 3 so far with a crit. 4 up against Thor.
Taking 4.
Okay, sounds good. Next up, I'm spending 3 power now, leaving Thor at 1 to throw Thor straight back here, causing 1 point of damage on the collision and also dazing Thor.
Yep.
With that said, that is Thor's go, and it was very effective. Boy, is your next activation?
Yep, exciting as always.
Holding something. All right, I think Hulk is going to be next. I'm just going to spend nothing. Yeah, he's just going to move just to be within range 1 of the Extremis console, and that's it. So that's my go. You have Winter Soldier left, because the Hulk's just hanging out. He's just sort of hanging out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess it's time for Bucky to go in and get his ass beat.
Okay. Giving up the console. I guess you got to, though, right?
So I can't do that.
No, you need people up there.
That's not.
Unfortunately.
An optional thing. So
no.
he goes here. Is that within 5 of Mr. Hulk?
Yes. Oh, that's a 4. Yeah. Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, I guess we might as well
shoot at the Hulk.
Shoot him. Do I want to move up even? No, I don't want to. Actually, I'll just move him again. I don't really want to shoot the Hulk. Okay. It's not that nothing good comes out of me.
No, he just gets angry.
That's just a bad situation.
That's it. I agree with you.
Yeah, we'll just come over here.
You don't want to put them on the console?
It doesn't matter. I've already got 2 points there. I can't take it. There's no
Why?
reason.
Come on. You don't want to put them in front of the Hulk?
No, I'll just stand over here.
All right,
and I will want to make sure I'm not within.
You're not within range,
so
too.
just to be
Sounds good.
safe.
All right. So that is the end of the round. We'll do the end phase stuff now. Going into round 5, I am sitting at 12 victory points to your 8, and I have first activation. So I think I'm going to go with Thor and see if I can do some damage on you.
Yep.
Going to do a strike first. Here we go. All right. So that's 5 right there, plus a crit.
Yikes.
That's a blank, and I will have a throw as well. So 1. So you're going to take 4. I'm going to throw you into this train feature. I guess that would technically be destroyed, though, because you're bigger, right?
Same size.
Oh. Well, it's size 1.
Oh, there's ones, yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to fall. No, that's going to be destroyed.
I guess this is a good time to use Odin's Blessing.
Okay. So you take 1 damage then?
Yeah.
Okay. Instead of 4, I'll gain 1 power. Okay, so now I'm going to strike you again.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. So that is 3. I did roll enough dice. Yeah, here's the crit. There's 4, and I do have another throw coming. So 2 and 3. So you take 1 more.
Yep.
And then I'm going to just throw you over here.
Okay.
Bang.
All right.
Like so.
Another one.
Take another one.
Yep.
And yeah. How many did I do to you that time? Just 1, right?
Just 1 from this.
Yeah. All right, so before I end Thor's activation, he's going to interact with the console for 1, as well as spend 3 to do the Mightiest Avenger, I think is what it's called, and he's just going to throw Thor back this way.
Okay.
I'm just hoping outside of range 2. I don't think so. I don't think there is anywhere I could have done it. So, but I do another damage to him as well.
Got it.
All right. Okay, so Thor, I'm assuming, is going to be your next activation.
Yeah.
We'll see what you do.
What I want to do.
Okay, so you're still within range 2 of my Thor. You spent a power to use your leadership ability with Thor to heal him 1.
Yep.
Okay. And then what are you doing next?
I will do a strike onto Thor.
Okay, sounds good. Does not surprise me at all.
Which is a total of
2.
1, 2, but it's a throw.
Throw is good. Stop the damage from that.
Alright,
And then we're going to throw
you into the Hulk at an angle that puts you more than 1 away from him, obviously, like over here.
Okay. Just so you nudge his base?
Yeah, just so you're not within
Oh, okay.
the
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Hulk's physical defense. He makes 1 with a crit. So 1. So he's going to take a total of 2 damage.
Yep.
Both take a damage. Well, Hulk takes 2 damage, putting him at 4, and Thor takes 1, and they both gain the power. That was your first action.
Yep,
What's
so
next?
now Thor uses for Asgard.
Yep.
And he comes onto the console.
Absolutely.
And he is... he'll stand over here, I think.
Sounds good.
And then he will strike your Thor again.
Okay, sounds good.
For
2.
another throw and another 2, yep.
Let's see what happens. I take 1 damage from that.
Yep.
And then another throw. Throwing me into the Hulk. Let's see what happens. Hulk, you got this. And you got a crit. And so you're going to take 2 more.
Yep.
Up next, what are you going to do now?
Thor's got this power for this throw thing, so
Yeah, right?
do that. He might as well just throw the Hulk into Thor.
Into Thor? Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see what Thor gets here. Can you knock out Thor? That's going to be nothing. That's 5 damage in total that I do not block any of. And so that dazes Thor. And I also gain 3 power from that. Hulk's going to be my next activation. I don't know why I'm putting the check mark there. He's going to play 3 power to do Doom Prophecy first off. So he gets to add his physical defense into his physical attacks. And then I'm going to spend another 4 power, so 7 out of his 10, to do Hulk Smash into Thor. Okay, here we go. Hulk smash into Thor with 12 dice. I really can't shake this many dice in my hands, but let's see what happens. So that's 1, 2, there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus a crit. So there's a crit. So 7 by the looks of it into Thor.
Okay.
Okay. All right, blocking 3, so that puts 4 onto him. Correct?
Yeah, it would, but I guess it's time to play Recalibration Matrix.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so we have 11 dice now playing Recalibration Matrix because I took the 2 skulls out of there, so let's see what happens. That's better for you. That's still 3, 4 at this point in time.
All right.
Okay.
I will reroll my 5, and I will
Take
just
none.
die.
Okay. So he is knocked out. I'm going to spend my last 3 power just to leap, just so I'm like, I want to sit here, but I don't know if I'm within range. Oh yeah, I'm definitely within range too.
Yep.
Yep, and then he's going to strike into Bucky. So it's 10 dice going into Bucky with this strike. Let's see what happens. That's a lot. I got a crit in there, so I'll add 1. Alright, so that's 8 going into Bucky. Well, you block 2, so that's 6.
That's still too much.
That's still enough to daze him.
Okay.
Alright, and that's the end of this round.
That's the end of everything.
I think that's the end of everything, yeah. End phase, I went up to 15 victory points, you went up to 9, and we're going into round 6. I still have the scroll. You have 2 activations, I have 2 activations. But you do have first activation this round, so we'll see what you do. Your first activation this round is going to be Winter Soldier.
Yeah, he is going to do Red Fury into Hulk.
Sounds good. Hulk has no defense dice.
That's true.
Let's see what happens. That's 2 so far, plus a crit.
3.
3. Getting to push me away short, though, after taking 3 damage.
I'll push you at an angle so you hit this crate, go nowhere.
So just like, boop.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, and then I get to do my assault rifle
Yep, 4 dice.
from that.
4 dice, yeah.
4 dice, yeah.
Oh, you got a crit and a wild. That's not bad. And so that's 2 more.
Yep, and
Still within range here.
yep, so Red Fury number 2.
Red Fury number 2. Can you kill the Hulk?
Probably not.
Let's see.
Not
with rolls like that. No. Alright, so 3 more.
Yep.
Okay, and I'm assuming just going to continue to
Yeah,
push him up this way a little bit until his base hits the next
Yep.
one. Bang.
Yep.
And still be within 2.
Yep.
Okay, let's see what the assault rifle attack does.
0.
0. Okay.
Well,
That's interesting. Okay, so I'm going to activate the Hulk next just because Hulk is angry after being hit by Bucky so much. I'm going to do Hulk Smash into a Bucky. Yeah, let's see what happens. It's 12 dice.
yeah, let's see what happens. Well, what could happen?
Let's see what happens.
Could be anything.
Well, I got a couple of crits. I got a couple of wilds.
Yep.
And 3 failures and a whole bunch of blanks. So let's get these crits in there. So that's 5 into Bucky.
Yeah, Bucky's gone.
Oh man, he didn't even block any.
Nope.
All right, so Bucky
takes it to the face.
He takes it to the face. I think it's safe to say at this point in time to call it. I know
Yeah.
beforehand it was safe to say, but we thought we had played out, see if Bucky could take out or severely injure the Hulk, which he did.
Yep.
Just was not enough. So we'll come back with the after action report next. All right, guys, here we are at after action report. You just saw the match between John and I, and both were playing Asgardians.
Yes.
Yes. I think what saved me in that match was the Hulk getting the Skrull round 1, because you had to deal with them at that point.
Yeah, it's deja vu from a previous report we did where
3
the
battle
Hulk got
reports
the
ago.
Skrull.
Whoever's
got the Skrull has a big advantage, and
especially if
the
he
Hulk,
is a beefy one.
Yeah,
that
the
has
Hulk
it.
is the best guy to have the Skrull.
Absolutely. Thor would be good too on his, at any point really, because he's super good too, but like the Hulk is, you gotta do 20 damage, knock him out, you know what I mean? The chances are.
Absolutely.
I made some mistakes in the game, forgetting about Loki's superpowers.
Yep.
And that impacted some of the things and got him knocked out a round earlier, I think.
Maybe. It could still have happened, but it was less likely.
Yeah. But it was impacting either way. You made some mistakes as well, I think, in tactical wise, I think we were discussing.
Yeah, my initial plan was just get everybody up there, find the scroll, keep it away from Hulk.
Yeah.
That didn't work out, and after that, I did not commit nearly hard enough to the center to take out.
Where I had Thor and Hulk and Loki.
Yeah, I needed to just basically send everybody there, and I was holding back, trying to keep on points parity.
Yeah, I think one person you could have held back, maybe. But even then, if you brought everybody, including Okoye, over, then at that point in time, you could have had a bodyguard there to help sort of protect some of those people like Thor and stuff like that.
To be fair, against Thor, that's still not great, because Thor just throws people around or doesn't say AoE.
And really, even Hulk, too, you know what I mean? Like
it is not an ideal scenario.
Yeah. I did not expect to find the objective right off the bat like that, obviously. Lucky, and that's, I think, truly what won me the match.
Yeah.
And once I did, I just turtled. And with the heavy hitters that I had, it was just, and the way that you sent them piecemeal, I was able to focus on them and just deal that damage and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I don't include scrolls in my lineup. It's a little too random for me. Whoever actually makes that roll first has got a big advantage.
If you have, like, equal powered people, you might be able to sort of compensate for that, you know what I mean? In a sense, like in the sense, if the person doesn't have the Hulk and the Hulk doesn't find it, you know what I mean? It's that much more likely that it's balanced.
Certainly more possible. But if you want to play that type of scenario, I would recommend the alien ship crashes, because you got more power to deal with that situation in that scenario. And I think the alien ship is a little more restrictive on keeping people out of harm's way. You pretty much have to commit, or you just take damage.
Yeah. So, and for me, it was the Hulk all the way, because it's like, it was like, I like him, and I don't think he would be normally as good as he was in this if it wasn't for that scenario. But I also picked the Skrulls, you know what I mean? So that was the thing. So that was going for me. Well, John, thank you again for playing another match. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out the Patreon link down below. It allows us, or helps us, do what we do here on Blackfyre Productions. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, ignite your hobby.